Hey neighbors, Huntington Matters. We are at Town Hall in town of Huntington right now. There is a elections protest happening. Neighbors have organized and rallied. So I'm gonna turn it around and show you what's going on. And we're gonna talk to some people. Okay, here we go. This is the group. It's going now. Hey guys, we're live. How are you? You want to talk about why we're here today?
Sure.
Go ahead.
We're here
What brings
because
you here?
we're here because voters demand answers about what happened. A woman was put on the ballot, supposedly from the Working Families Party, who is 83 years old, hardly speaks English, and didn't even know she was on the ballot. And it is very strange, we think, that two town hall employees were the people who collected the signatures, and the signatures were from people whose addresses many times cannot be verified. So, many people have contacted Letitia James. This needs investigating. It definitely does. Because those votes from Working Family could have put Mr. Mako in the winning position. The Working Family people would probably have voted for a Democrat.
Right. I mean,
maybe, anyway.
Right, exactly. And I like that one actually.
How about that one?
I like the ghost. Who plus what, where, when, why, corruption. Very good. I like it. Awesome. Oh, there you go. Do you want to share what brings you here today? What's lighting up your passion?
It just completely defies logic that these four people wound up on a ballot, one of whom claims she didn't even know she was on the ballot, and it defies logic that individuals who, in theory, had no connection with her were out collecting signatures for her, and some of those signatures do not match addresses. This is not right. This stinks of corruption.
That's my legislator, Jason Richmond. He got people call me saying, "How do we get a hold of it? You got
Hello.
Hello.
Would you like to chat with us for live streaming?
Sure, why not?
So what brings you out today to the protest?
I'm angry that I feel like votes were stolen. This was a fraudulent election, phony candidates that had no accountability,
Right.
and we don't deserve that in this town. That's a relic of the 19th century. Like gangs of New York with Boss Tweed and Tammany Hall. We deserve fair, free elections, and this was not one. A lot of people were fooled into voting for a candidate who was not a real candidate.
Understood. All right. Thanks for coming out.
Sure.
I like your sign.
Thank you.
Very good. And see if anybody else wants to chat. You want to chat with us? What is your sign? If you can't see the candidates, you can't call it democracy.
Yes.
So, share why you're here today.
Yes.
This is Quinn.
Yes, I'm Quinn. Oh,
Matters.
hi. Nice to meet you. Yes, hi.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Speak up a little bit.
Well,
Community.
yeah, of course. So obviously we noticed something was, going on in the community and made a Facebook post and saw a lot of concern, and we just want to make sure that when we go and vote that it's a free and fair election. And what I'd really like to highlight and stress is how the community has come together. This transcends political parties, and we are standing shoulder to shoulder with a variety of people, ages, different ages. So,
Definitely. Okay. Yeah.
and I hope in this moment of darkness and chaos in our town that there's this light of unity.
Gotcha. All right. Great. Thanks for coming and thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
And thanks for talking.
You're welcome.
Very good. What an awesome.
You really can't see exactly.
Would you like to share with us? We're live streaming Huntington Matters Community Forum, and what brought you here today?
Well, I'm disappointed that it seems the election was stolen.
Okay.
Okay.
As far, all I've done is read the newspapers,
Right.
but yeah, basically it seems the election was stolen, and somehow that should be prevented and maybe rectified. I don't know.
Do you feel like maybe election law needs to be changed at all to prevent things like
Something
this
should
from
be done.
happening
Absolutely.
in the future?
Yeah, I mean, if it's absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, if something wrong happens,
Right.
somehow the
Sorry,
process
cutting your head
should be fixed.
Very good. All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
It's
Awesome.
not life threatening, but it is.
And if you know anything about it,
Let's here. Well, that's a good one.
even occur.
To the best of my knowledge, this has been going on several cycles. Years back.
How are you, ladies? We're live streaming. Would you like to share with us how you're feeling about what's going on?
Just waiting to hear for some information and find out how and why this stuff happened.
Right, and I don't think the election's finalized yet, right? I don't think
I'm
the
not
final
sure.
results have come out. I don't think we've been watching. We haven't seen anything yet.
Really?
Yeah, by the Suffolk County. What?
Who's we?
Huntington Matters Community
Oh,
Forum.
okay.
Huntington
Oh,
Matters. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been
No,
watching.
I mean, I was really surprised because, just when I went to bed on Tuesday night, it was like this.
Yeah. Super
know,
close.
and-
So close.
Yeah, and Marco was ahead. Marco? Did I say his name?
Mako.
Maybe
Yeah,
Mako.
Cooper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then to wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
So what the hell?
Yeah. It's interesting. We noticed that it's I think that they count the early votes first. So when that bar populates, it looks like it's the early votes that are already counted. And then they're catching up with everybody who went in person to the elections. Because it was like, what is this? Wow, in 2 minutes they have 50% of the vote counted or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's just a different world with the early voting now.
Yeah.
I'm getting really used to it. So how are you feeling about what's going on?
Just frustrated. I wish
Yeah.
the Republicans would try to win on merit and not cheat. I think that's an indictment of their stances and their fears that the public don't really support them.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys for sharing.
Yes, the
Appreciate
right
you.
person.
But anyway, the police were
Would you like to? Oh, and a shirt. Wow. Nice. Very cool.
Got it, planet, right?
Yeah. Do you have a machine? You have a Cricut?
No, I don't. I just had this from Halloween and it's still scary. I'm still being spooked by ghosts out here. So.
That's awesome. We're live streaming. You want to share with the community why you're here today?
Yeah, just more clarity and find out what happened here and make sure it never happens again.
Okay.
People should have know who they're voting for, and they should assume that the people on the ballot are vetted and
Yeah.
who they say they are, and they want to be on the ballot too.
So, how do you feel about possible election reform to maybe prevent this kind of stuff from happening again
That'd
in the
be great.
future? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like
It seems like an icky loophole that
Right.
people are saying, oh, it's legal, but it's not ethical, and nobody should be winning like this and feel good about it.
Gotcha. Awesome. All right. Thanks a lot. How are you? Pretty good.
Hello.
Very good. Awesome. All right. Thank you guys for sharing. It's not mandatory. We're getting a few more people trickling in. There's other news outlets that are here today as well, which is great.
Who did that? Was that?
There's a town board meeting immediately following this. Starts at 6:00 tonight. Yeah, the people that are here were encouraged to attend the town board meeting too. So I don't know if we can help out so much in there by streaming because our streaming doesn't really work inside the town boardroom so well. But we will chat with people as much as we can. Oh, we have some SCPD over there helping. Awesome. Hello, how are you? We're live streaming Huntington Matters. Would you want to tell us what's going on for you today? What brought you here today?
Well, we feel that politics as usual here has been brought into the light, and we're upset by it because our votes seem to be hijacked.
Meaning the people that voted for Maria Delgado. Is that what you
No,
mean?
well, I think it was a misleading candidate, and that the candidate and that the whatever party the candidate was in, which was the Workers' People's Family Party, wasn't vigilant enough, perhaps, to see this, or just accepted, the fact that we were going to be raided. You don't raid an election.
Yeah.
It's got to be clean.
Gather over here by the sign.
Can we gather like a big group picture? Hold up your sign if you have one.
Oh, let me get out of the way. Go ahead. You guys go ahead. Oh, sorry.
If anybody else wants to,
Unless I call him out and he's just making the news.
want to pass them out there.
And I voted stickers.
Sure.
Yeah.
Stickers, I voted stickers, which means we voted this time and we voted.
Anybody want to sign?
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm excellent.
Oh, sorry.
Stickers.
Amy. You want to hand out stickers and I'll hand out signs? Yes, stickers. Signs? Signs?
Right. Sure. Thank you.
Stickers. Stickers.
Sure.
Sticker.
Thank you.
Sticker.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. I think our goal across parties and decades is free and fair elections. The people who are sitting at the dais now and everyone before them and everyone after them are elected by us. We vote, they represent us. There have been several issues in recent years where the community has not been heard, and the decisions that have been made have gone to a small minority group and not the majority, the regular people, the regular citizens. And what happened in this election, is mind-boggling. Many, many questions as far as how it actually happened, getting unknown people on petitions, and then why the other party or all four parties did not challenge and question and really look at the petitions, which is normally done in every election, even just to cause your opponent's party to waste time and money by having to prove and explain things. So how did nobody mind the store this time? The big question.
And I'm Quinn. I just want to thank everybody for coming out. I don't know how we got this far, but it's all of you. So, we just need to demand answers. And I think there's nothing better than standing shoulder to shoulder and side by side with people we may have never met before. But we all have one common goal, is to make sure that when we go vote, our vote goes to the candidate that we want it to. So that's it.
Thank you. And thank you to everybody. There are certainly people who are with us and support us. Not everybody could make it tonight for a variety of reasons, but we thank them for their support as well.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you for coming and standing up for democracy. And Quinn, thank you for getting this thing started.
Well, yes. I mean, hopefully all of us or many of us will go inside to the meeting. I believe if you have a stick on your sign, they definitely won't let that in. As far as regular signs, I think
They may not.
You think so?
Some boards already have banned signs. I don't know about Huntington.
Yeah. All right. I mean, definitely anything that's a sheet of paper, or if you could roll something up.
Well, the paper.
Yeah, the paper for sure. Yes.
And of course, there will be public participation, so anyone who would like to speak for their 3 minutes should feel free to do that as well.
What does it take to demand a re-vote? It just seems so obvious.
I know.
I don't know if you can hear her. She's saying, what does it take to demand a revote?
Next to impossible, but that's why the Attorney General's investigation is very important. If there was any sort of fraud outside of regular politics that goes on every election, that could be a reason to invalidate the election.
Has that started yet, an investigation?
The Attorney General right now is reviewing. So investigating is really the word we'd like, because that's a stronger word than reviewing. So people can continue to send letters to the Attorney General's office of the state of New York with your concerns. If anybody has any specific information they can provide to the Attorney General, that would be great as well. And to, keep them looking at it and keep them on top of it.
And I really think this group shows that, so often we're like, oh, my vote doesn't count or my voice doesn't matter. But when you are together, we have so much power. We cannot be underestimated. They get into office because we vote for them, not the other way around. So, it was everyone here.
We pay for them.
Well, that too.
Out of our property taxes.
It was everybody here and beyond and Facebook that called the Attorney General's office and got her to review the case. So, I mean, thank you, everybody. Really incredible. Amazing community.
And somebody just said we pay for them, and they're spending our tax dollars, millions. I mean, is it 238 million? I could be wrong, but something like that is our town budget. So they are making decisions and spending all of our money.
Hijacking elections.
Yep.
I will tell you, there are some of us who are working like policy wonks, and there are two things we're going to try to do. One, make sure every candidate has a cover letter.
Yeah.
And number two, make sure every candidate's signature is notarized.
Very
right? Yes.
I would like to also know, who is this George Burns?
We have no idea.
I try to look up
This guy.
he's another one.
There's ghosts. Other people, even in this crowd, there are many people here who have name recognition. That if their name was on the ballot, at least a lot of people would have heard of them. Not in this case. It's the strangest thing. Not a single one.
So strange. So hopefully we get answers.
That's him.
That's George.
So is it almost 6 o'clock?
It is
All right, it's
5:53.
5:53, so in a few minutes. Go in.
I can make an announcement here. This is great. We've been participating in rallies and demonstrations since the new year, right? So let's give ourselves some credit for that. Great turnout results here in Huntington. Did great. We came really close to almost flipping the district. I'm Daniel. I lead Democracy Forward Long Island. A bunch of folks here from that. So this is great, but we need to keep organizing. So if you see any material, join an indivisible group, join a grassroots group, join our group, get involved, because we're starting up now, literally next week, to start to get activated, get people voting. I mean, we still only had 29%, 26, 70% of people didn't vote in the primary. In the primaries, we got to make sure that if you're working Families Party, you got to get out and vote, right? Because we got schnookered because only 30 people came out to vote in the primaries. So part of it is, you got a line, you got to support the line there. Brian Lehrer had a great show on that today. Huntington was in the news. So there's a lot of attention that's going on here. If anybody wants to learn more about Democracy Forward, let me know.
4 o'clock and News 12 at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. News 12 already had a teaser. At 5 o'clock, they'll be talking about this. They'll be at the meeting. And then at 10 o'clock, they'll have more detail.
So we got to keep it going over the next 11 and a half months.
Yes.
Right? It's not just one thing. It's 11 months. We got to get organized.
to
Everybody
start
around has to get organized. Let's get another 10% of people out. We can flip CD1 to become a blue Democratic congressional district in 2026. That should be our goal to make that happen.
Yeah.
We got the momentum. We got the momentum. New York 1 has got to be blue. New York 1 blue, right? Let's do it.
Mm.
Everyone who
Right.
It's very concerning. And next time it could be the other way. So it's not okay, in any direction. It just has to be the right vote and the right election.
So I think also it's important to note how the Democratic Party in Suffolk County, all of Rhode Island actually, but especially Suffolk County, sucks. And we need to get rid of the leaders here.
Which I guess, right,
we need
is
to
up
get
to
rid
the
of
people.
Schaefer, he does nothing for us.
Because I understand, of course, there are great volunteers, people, community members in the Democratic Party, but then I guess,
the
yes, you
leadership,
have to work.
leadership is awful, including Jay Jacobson.
And we should all have good leadership. Every party should have good, solid leadership.
I want to say also that Tish James has been asking for donations to support her illegal indictment. So if anybody is so inclined.
I think we're going really off on a tangent. We're talking about not party and what is right in an election. And we know we have people here from every party, and the people supporting us who are at home, are from every party. So we'd really like to not make it about one party versus another. All four parties were at fault in this election debacle.
Yeah, but the question is, did one party orchestrate a fraud?
Right.
That's where
That's where we need to find out.
How did everybody overlook it and not see it? Correct. That's the question.
Can you guys hear?
Whether it was intentional fraud by the Republicans. Let's call a
But
spade a spade.
how did everybody else let it slide is the second part
And how do we prevent it in the future, regardless of anything?
I'd also like to know what we can do to stop public officials who's we pay taxes for to go around in their free time and try to do shifty things like this. That is also not right. They use their influence to do that and got their minions to do that. We shouldn't have people in our official town jobs doing that.
That's right.
That's right. I'll say that. And we have more questions than answers, and that's the problem. No answers. No answers.
Well, it's not a new thing, but it really.
She's saying this has been going on for a long time. It's not a new thing. Just in case you can't hear.
So I want to know. Right. By any party. I mean, you're.
Yeah, by any party, they're saying.
But this doesn't.
With the Democracy Forward logo.
I'm just with the local paper that's not Huntington, so I'm just going to.
Okay. Yeah. But,
Democracy local paper.
All right, you guys have any questions?
So there's a lot of there's actually people all over the island.
That's good.
So at issue here, why everybody has gathered is the town of Huntington elections, general election, and also the primary actually back in June had 4 candidates from Working Families Party who were non-responsive to requests for interviews and also not able to be contacted in any way. And they ended up winning the primary for the Working Families Party. They forced the primary, actually, these 4 candidates being submitted. So far, reports are that it's been submitted legitimately within Board of Election guidelines, but there's still more information pending. And so basically, these 4 candidates came in and forced the primary for Working Families Party. And then in that primary, they won. They won. The Working Families Party picked their own slate of candidates, and they picked the Democrats for the town of Huntington. They were cross-endorsing. But this other slate of Working Families Party people ended up forcing the primary and getting the votes to win. So they were the candidates that were on the general election for Working Families Party. That includes a Maria Delgado, who's 83, who lives in our town and has been on the news and the subject of a lot of inquiry because of this whole thing. And while she didn't even come close to winning for town supervisor, she took 1,195 votes in the general election. And then, of course, the margin of winning for the current supervisor, Ed Smith, who's Republican and conservative candidate. He won by 602 votes, so far unofficial. So the Suffolk County Board of Elections still counting the ballots that are coming in. So we don't have official election results yet for that spread. And he beat the Democrat candidate for supervisor, Cooper Macko, who actually originally was the person that Working Families Party themselves chose to endorse for the primary. But again, this slate of these four unknown candidates are the ones who forced the primary, won, and ended up on the ballot. So that's the big issue here in Huntington. And, residents are crying foul hugely that we should be able to see and know our candidates. So that's what this protest is about. And the investigation continues. It's not done yet. Stay tuned to the general news, and we will see what the outcome is and how this actually happened. All right, neighbors, thanks for joining us. The town board meeting is going to start. We can't film in there because we don't have a signal. So have a good night. Thanks for joining us, and everybody stay safe. Bye.